In January, President Trump said if Russia didn't end the war in Ukraine, he would hit him with new sanctions and also tariffs. Vladimir Putin ignored him, and then Trump did nothing in response. Then in March, Trump made the same threat again. Sanctions or tariffs. And once again, Putin ignored him, and Trump did nothing in response. A couple weeks later, Trump made lots of headlines by saying that he was, quote, very angry, so angry with Vladimir Putin. He threatened that he would put tariffs on Russia. Really meant it this time. And Putin ignored him, and Trump did nothing in response. Then in May, shockingly, the exact same thing. Trump threatened sanctions if Putin did not end the war in Ukraine, and Putin effectively laughed in his face and escalated the war in Ukraine, and Trump did nothing in response. And that brings us to today. And can you guess how it went? Headline: Trump threatens very severe sanctions. Very severe tariffs against Russia if no Ukraine deal within 50 days. So Putin gets to keep doing whatever he wants in Ukraine for another 50 days. But after that, if Putin doesn't knock it off, then whoo, look out. Trump says he's going to impose tariffs. Ooh, tariffs like he's imposing on every other country in the world. And even if he did follow through this time, to think he will, since we don't do any trade with Russia, tariffs would mean nothing to them at all. It's like multiplying by zero. Doesn't matter the multiple, it's always zero impact. If you feel embarrassed watching the President of the United States of America embarrass himself over and over and over again when it comes to his bootlicking relationship with Russia and Vladimir Putin, just imagine watching it from inside your career at the CIA. Joining us now is Tim Weiner. He's the author of The Indispensable History of the CIA in the 20th Century, Legacy of Ashes, and his new book comes out tomorrow. It is The Mission, the CIA in the 21st Century, and it's excellent. Tim, thanks very much for being here. Congratulations on the book. I know this was a labor of love, but one that took a long time and a lot of work.
Thanks, Rachel. It was a labor of love.
Let me ask you about that last point I just mentioned. Why is Trump's stance toward Russia and Ukraine so particularly galling and upsetting for so many people you spoke to at the CIA?
Since 2014, when Putin seized the Crimea and parts of eastern Ukraine, the CIA has been on the ground in Kyiv and beyond, working to help Ukraine survive. And it has played a crucial role in that survival. When the CIA stole Putin's war plans for Ukraine in late 2021 and told the world about it, initially NATO nations were skeptical. Like, really? Aren't you the people that told us that Saddam had weapons of mass destruction? But the intelligence was true. And that had an electrifying, galvanizing effect on NATO. And that support flowing from Europe has, in addition to U.S. support, helped ensure Ukraine's survival. The CIA's been working against the Russians since 1947, and now for a decade for Ukraine. Imagine you wake up, you're a CIA officer, and you realize early in this administration that the President of the United States has joined the authoritarian axis, that he is voting with Russia and North Korea and Iran at the United Nations against a resolution condemning Russia's occupation of Ukraine. It was a head-spinning, gut-wrenching day for them when that vote took place in February. And every day these guys go to work trying to, subvert the Kremlin and support Ukraine. And it's been a difficult 6 months.